You're watching the Weiss channel. That. Well, today we're going to take a look at circles, area of a circle. All right, so let's take a look here. We are going to find the area of this blue part of this circle. This is called a washer. So we just want the area from here to here. Okay, this whole area here. All right. So here's what's going to happen. First, we're going to find the area of the entire circle. All right. The area of a circle, area equals pi r squared, pi times radius squared. What's the radius of a circle? Well, if you have a circle here, the radius is from the center to the edge. That is the radius. Radius, okay? So would you agree that the radius of this circle here is from here all the way to here, okay? That's the radius of the entire circle. So since from W to U is 6.5 and from U to V is 7, does it make sense that the radius of the entire circle equals 13.5, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to say pi times 13.5 squared. All right. Okay. So we're going to do, whenever we say pi, we're going to use 3.14. 3.14 is pi. It's not exactly pi, but it's pi. Okay. And then we're going to do times 13.5 squared. Okay. So on our handy dandy calculator, I'm going to do 13.5. I'm going to hit the x squared key. And that gives me 182.25. So area equals 3.14 times 182.25. So I'm going to do 182.25 times 3.14. And that is 572.265. Okay. So that's the whole circle. Now, what we want to do, since we only want this blue region, we're going to subtract the white circle. We're going to subtract the area of the white circle. So what is the area of the white circle? The area of the white circle, would you agree? Area equals pi times radius squared. 3.14 times 6.5 squared. So on my handy dandy calculator, I'm going to do 6.5 squared, which is 42.25. So area is going to equal 3.14 times 42.25. So I'm going to take 42.25 times 3.14, and that's going to give me 132.665. Okay. Now, here's what we're going to do. Does this make sense? I hope it makes sense. You take the entire area, all right? This guy over here, this area, 572.265. 572.265. And we're going to subtract this guy, this 132.665. That's the white circle, right? We take the entire circle and subtract the white circle, 132.665. Okay, so I'm going to do 572.665 minus 132.665. I said that wrong. Sorry. I'm going to take 572.265 minus 132.665 equals 439.6. 439.6. Okay, and that's your answer. It says round to the nearest tenth. That 6 is in the 10th place. So that is your answer, 439.6. Okay, easy. Let's do the same thing here. First, I'm going to take the whole circle. The whole circle, you see area equals pi r squared. Okay, so area of the whole circle is going to equal 3.14, that's pi, times 13.5 squared. So we're going to do 13.5 with the square key. That's 182.25, and this is going to do times 3.14. And that equals 572.265. We just did that in the last problem. Okay. Now I'm going to subtract the area of the white circle. Okay. And the area of the white circle is 3.14 times 8 squared. 8 squared is 64. So what's 3.14 times 64? That equals 200.96. Okay, so I'm going to take 572.265, 572.265, and I'm going to subtract 200.96, and that gives me 371.305. Now, you are supposed to round to the nearest tenth. What digit's in the 10th place? That guy, right? Now be careful, okay? Don't tell me about this 5 over here. Forget about that 5. We're only going to look at this 0 right here. This 0 is, of course, less than 5. So the 3 stays a 3. So your answer is going to be 371.3, and you're done. Okay. All we're doing is subtracting the entire circle minus the white circle. Okay. All right, over here, we are going to do the same thing. Okay. I'm going to first find the area of the entire circle. So I'm going to take 3.14 times 12 squared. 12 squared is 144. Use your calculator if you don't remember that. 3.14 times 144 equals 452.16. Now I'm going to subtract the area of the white circle, right? So I'm going to do 3.14 times 10 squared, right? 3.14 times 10 squared is 100, right? So that gives me 314. So I'm going to do 452.16 1/6 minus 314. That equals 138.16. Now be careful, right? Because we want the 10th place, which is that 1 right there. But this 6 is greater than 5, 5 or greater, which means your answer will be 138.2, right? Easy. Let's look at one more. All right, I'm going to do the same thing one more time. I'm going to take the area of the entire circle. The area of the entire circle is 10, I'm sorry, well, pi r squared, right? 3.14. What's the radius? 10.5 squared. So what is 10.5 squared? That is 110.25. And I'm going to multiply that by the 3.14. And I get 346.185. Okay. Now I'm going to take the area of the white circle. Area equals 3.14 times 4 squared. 4 squared is 16, right? I'm going to do 3.14 times 16. That gives me 50.24. So now I subtract, right? I'm going to take 346.185. I'm going to subtract 50.24. And that equals 295. 295.945. This guy is 4. That's less than 5. So your answer will be 295.9. Okay. And that's how you do these problems. You've been watching the Weiss channel. Have a great day. Say no to drugs.